At our Child and Family Therapy Center, we have a variety of different therapists who provide what you might think of as a traditional outpatient model, and they see children and families across all needs. We are serving clients from about age 2 up until age 24. We have trauma-informed care to be the structure for all of our services, and really we've built all of them around that structure. And it changes the dialogue for the people that we're serving from what's a diagnosis and what's wrong with them to what's happened in this person's life. And it's the whole picture. 26% of all kids are going to have a traumatic experience. So whether they witness something or experience something themselves, a quarter of all of our kids before they get into kindergarten are going to have had something happen.
So Pioneer Center offers 3 levels of care for our therapeutic services. At the lowest end, we have our traditional outpatient services, which will be held at our Child and Family Therapy Center. It is a traditional outpatient program in which a family and or child will come into the center, typically about once a week, and work on therapeutic interventions for that particular child.
At our Child and Family Therapy Center, we have many different therapies that are tailored to kids and families and what they might need. So we have a sand tray room that has miniatures to allow them to express what's going on in their family or in their lives and get a little distance from the feelings and have that be something external. Everything that we're doing here is so that kids can express themselves, and so we have things like puppets and stuffed animals that key into feelings so that, again, the kids can work through all things that connect back to the family and things that kids might have experienced.
At our highest level, we have our intensive in-home therapy program, and so with those kids, we're seeing a higher level of need and decreased functioning across multiple settings, such as issues in the home, potentially having some disruptions at school, and so those clinicians will go into the home and the school and help work with that child and stabilizing that child. In the center of our continuum of care, if you will, we have our therapeutic mentoring, which will aid both clinical services. So on the outpatient side, it may help work with that child, taking those skills that they're learning in the therapy office and working a little bit more intensely in the home just to solidify those skills that they're learning. And then on our IHT side of things, they will help bolster skills that they're learning within the family settings.
So my first meeting with a client is always with the family. You need to be in their home, you need to see how the family talks to one another, and then I always leave them with, you have homework. 3 activities that they want to explore and they want to do. So my go-to for anxiety is always animals or finding somewhere to walk and talk. I always stress, we're part of your team, and this is about you.
So we offer our Teenage Mothers Initiative program, which works with teenage parents who are pregnant or parenting up to the age of 24. We may include clothes for their child. We may provide them with diapers. We get them connected to resources such as WIC or 4Cs for childcare. We also will work with the schools so that they can complete their education and maintain those challenges that they may be experiencing. So our Runaway Homeless Youth program is geared towards kids under the age of 18 who have either run away or are experiencing homelessness. It is a 24/7 crisis line program. Kids are paired with a case manager who work to help that child reunify with their parent or families. 90% of our youth are reunified with their families. Our homeless youth program serves transitional age youth 18 to 24. Our goal with that is for them to work with the case manager in order to exit out of homelessness and into stabilized housing.
We designed our services at the Child and Family Therapy Center, which actually is across all of our services at Pioneer Center and Behavioral Health, to have trauma-informed care approach. So when people come in, we're looking at that, how they're connecting to us, but then also when someone is finishing services, we want to make sure that we're helping them transition out into independence in their skills and their abilities, both as an individual client and as a family, so that they feel confident in what they're doing and that they have made the progress that they're looking to make.